guys and girls, can you imagine what happened on last Sunday? I really got to work as a sound engineer after quite a long time. Corona, maybe you've heard about it. And I had a band there. The name is Beast of Bourbon, not Burden. And I knew there will be 3 stagehand, and I wanted to be very prepared for that gig. And I made a stage plot with a program called STAGEPLOT PRO, and I want to show you how I did that, and maybe you like it. I can really recommend STAGEPLOT PRO for all of you, and it's quick and it looks really professional, and it brings all the informations across so that you can hand out the stage plots to hopefully any stagehand, and all the information required will be on that plot. So there really will be something like 20-25 minutes. So decide for yourself if you want to watch the whole thing. I've made it from scratch to the full-fledged stage plot. Hope you like it. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, here I've opened up STAGEPLOT Pro 2.9.9.2. The first thing you will be presented with is a stage area. This stage area is, of course, resizable, and you will see on the top the stage size. The default settings is that the measurements will be not metric; they will be in foot and inch and so on. And I've changed them already in preferences over here into the metric system and not use customary. Okay. Tip of the week: don't make the stage too much to the left side, because that load-in window will always jump out of the screen if there's no space. So this load-in window will stay here somewhere. So we have a stage. We have a stage area. We need a stage first of all. You can start with a stage. You can say, okay, my stage is 8 by 8 meters, and start. And this is Bob YouTube. So YouTube Bob, save. Okay, and but you can always start, or maybe you should even, with the input list and say, okay, this is my input list, and I have, let's say, 20 things that I want to put in there. Okay, 20. Start with not vocal 1, vocal 2, vocal 3, and vocal 4. Yes, I know a lot of guys start with a kick. That makes sense as well. I always start with the vocals. I don't know why that is. I found that very intuitive. The bass will have a DI that's coming out of the amp, and the second guy is a guitar player, and he has the DI in his camper, via camper, and there's an acoustic guitar that needs a DI. For those of you who've seen my video from tech from tech writer to scene, will notice this is the same setup, because this is for the same band. And I have a kick, I have a snare, I have a tom 1, I have a tom 2, I have a tom 3, and yes, the guy has 4 toms. Overhead to the left, overhead left, and overhead right. And there's a keyboard 1, or I will call it low left, and key low right, because if you give this those things to stagehands to make some cablings for you, which is sometimes a really bad idea, but sometimes they are actually okay, they want to know which keyword and which input, and low and high is better than 1 and 2, because who knows, maybe the upper one is keyboard number 1 for you. So say key low, key high. If you know the brand, you can put it in there as well. In my case, I'm not sure which one he will bring, but I want to know which one he's playing, and I can see if he's on the high or the low one. and say left and right, and we will need some DIs here. DI, DI, and again DI, and another one, DI. Things you, oh, the hi-hat. Because of some very particular reasons, I have the hi-hat there. Because if I want to stereo link channels, it's good to have them always on odd and even pairings, because you can always pair stereo channels, or you can link mono to stereo channels from an odd to an even channel. So let's say 1 and 2, 2 and 3 is not working, but 3 and 4. Okay, and for that reason I put in the hi-hat there. That doesn't mean I will mix that channel on number 8. It's just the input. On the setup of my SQ Allen&heath mixer, I will do a I will order them in basically any order I want to, and then the hi-hat will be somewhere else but on number 8. Okay, and now you can say write to stage. Boom, there it is. Okay, you can get rid of this thing if you want to. You can enter some other texts, and you can say, okay, this is the inputs. You can change the size. Yes, please. There are the inputs, and where there are inputs, there shall also be outputs. Outputs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam, and they shall be here. So how do you write things in those columns? Well, you open up the input list, and those on the bottom are always, as you can see, 8 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. And here we are on 20, so that means if we enter 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more, those are now my outputs. I can say one is monitor base, right to stage. There it is. And 2 is monitor center. I will change monitor base to monitor stage left, because some guys can't distinguish between a bass and a guitar, so it's better to have left and right. But you are right, some guys can't distinguish between right and left as well. One's to right. Number 4, monitor drums. I hope this is acknowledged as such. And number 5 will be monitor key, the famous monkey. Right to stage. Kavoosh. And you can also have, so 5, 6, 7, 8, and on the last column here I can have my main outs. For example, number 12 is main right, number 11 is main left, and there were the last time some chairs left and right of the stage, and I had some outfills. So those were 10 is outfill right, and 9 is outfill left. So this is how you can do it, and say right to stage. There they are. So yes, okay, remove that. So, and now we can try to populate the stage so that all the guys know where things are. I like to put in a curtain, not because it looks great, well, it looks great, but also because everybody now clearly knows where's the front and where's the back. This is not so important in these settings where you have a singer in the front and the drum in the back. But sometimes if you have guys standing in a circle, like a chamber orchestra or something peculiar, it's good to know where's the back or where's the front. So let's start with a drum set. Yes, drum set. You can, if you have, you can say, okay, give me a riser. Let's say I said this riser will be 2 by 2 by 60 centimeters. So there you go. This is the drum, and I want to, under percussion, you will find the drum sets with 4 toms, kavoosh, and then you can work your way from the left to the right, and say, okay, vocal straight 1, vocal boom, yeah, dynamic. So this is of course better suited for the guitar player. This is better for the singer without a guitar. You don't have to go back into that mics window up there. You can just hold on the MacBook your alternative buttons down and move, and then you'll have a copy. So I know there will be a keyboard player somewhere, and now you have all the mics. You can go on, no more mics here. There will be, oh yeah, there will be a handheld wireless system here. So I will remove that one. And as you can see, this one looks into the wrong direction. There is under edit the rotate feature, and whatever item is, oh, well, let's go that way. So is marked with that rectangle will rotate. So you don't have to get rid of this window, just leave it there. Okay, the amps. Oh, percussion, yeah, guitar. You can put in pictures of guitars, which is nice, but really not necessary. Get that? Nobody wants to know where the guitar is standing most of the time. The most important things are, where's the DI box, where's the power outlet, and where are the inputs. So guitars, nice, but not very important in my point of view. So, but you want to know, is there a guitar? Is there a bass amp? And yes, there is one, and quite a big one. So over there, the guitar player on the right side is using a camper, as you can see in the input list. And there is no camper here by default, but you can import graphics, and I've already imported a camper. Don't be afraid, it's a big one. Where is it? Camper. Oh no, come on, where's it? Ah, there it is. Oh, this is a big size. And again, under edit, you can have the resize. Baby, I've shrunken my amp. Come on, it's still too big. Of course it is too big. And it won't be louder if it's bigger. Yeah. Okay, so on that side, there you go. It's still a little bit too big. No need that everybody can read the screen on that little sucker. Okay, got it. Next one, keys, yeah. Synth, yeah. Double tier, yeah. There you go. Okay, it's a little bit angled. Again, under edit, rotate. I will rotate. Oh, not by dragging the one, but by dragging the fader here. So it will look something like this. It's not too important that it's perfectly, but you can do it. And this one is rotated as well. And be sure that it can be seen. Now you can see something funny, because I added the keyboard later. I added, not edited. The mic stand is beneath the keyboard. So I will mark this one, and I will go to bring it to the front. Bring it from front. And now it's in the front. And as you can see, now it's above it. So, keys, string, no keys. I can show you the strings. Yes, no strings. That's what I wanted to say. No winds, more people. You can put in people, and depending on how crowded your stage plot is, it looks good or not. So let's say we have a male acoustic guitar player. He is here. And again, bring it to the front, because the microphone is somewhere here and he is somewhere there. It is not necessary, but it looks, well, neat. People, drummer, yes, please, he is the drummer. More people, bassist, electric, let's see, number 2. Yeah, yeah, she loves you. And of course you need a singer. You can take a woman, because she's in front of the microphone. Great. Oh, the keyboard player. People, keyboardist, seated, male 1. There you go. He does not know where his keys are because he is not rotated correctly. So there you go. Okay. What do we have? Under more, we have monitors. Great. Monitors are great. 1, hold the keyboard, hold the Alt key. Number 2, and drag over number 3. And he wants to have a guy, and he wants to have one as well. And you need to rotate them so that everybody knows where to point those little things. And because we don't want it too much in the PA, we have it there. So what is under more? There are the direct boxes. Let's take a stereo DI here, and let's take another. Let's put it there because they should be there. And she's playing acoustic guitar as well, so she needs a single DI box mono over here. So who needs power? Everybody needs power. So go to more and electric drop. And we are in Germany. Me and the band, so we need 230 volts. And I copy it. I copy a 2-out power outlet and a 4-out. So, and now you can simply turn them around. I know here is the keyword 1, 2. Maybe he has some bigger ones. He gets a 4, and the bass guitar player needs 1. And if there's for the monitors, if there's nothing in the house, on the other side as well. And maybe the guitar player can plug in there, maybe not. So let's take, just to be sure, another one here, 1, 2, and my stage box will be living over here because I've got the most input from the drum set and the keyboards. And to make some short cables, it will be here. So we need a power supply. Let's say there, and we need a stage box with 24 channels. So let me think. More do we need? And you could say you need a podium, you need a music stamp, you see everything. Drum shields, nobody likes drum shields except for the guy behind the mixer. But who likes the guy behind the mixer? No one does. You can now group all those things together and save it. As you can see, I have a Bob All, Mareike, Tommy, Philip as groups already, but I will not group them right now. So, how to know where the inputs will go? You can make things clearer if you put in some numbers. And this is the load in window right here. And as you can see, if I drag it over to the right and I write down a number, let's say number 1, and hit right, and I want to enter, sorry, I've done something wrong because it was already marked. So let's say, open it again, freshly new, load in, and you can see it always jumps to the left side of this stage area. So be sure not to pull those windows too much to the left side because this window will be outside of your screen. So let's start. Number 1, right, this is the bass. Oh no, wrong, haha, this is the vocalist. As you can see, Voc 1. So number 2, right, this is the wireless mic because it will be somewhere near the stage box, but if you have a normal mic, you would put it there. So, number 3, vocal there. Number 4, right, vocal here. So next one is the bass amp. 5, oh yes. Number 6 is the camper over here. Number 7 is the acoustic guitar, which is not, which is not painted in. You could change her for a girl with a guitar. Maybe we do that. So no question will occur. Guitarist, acoustic, standing, female. Here she goes. Number 8 is the hi-hat, and now it's getting a little bit crowded on the drum set here, but sometimes you get away with it. If there are too many numbers and you cannot see anything, you can resize the drum set a little bit. You can make the drum set a little bit bigger, edit, resize, so that the but you know what I mean. So it looks a little bit more easy to spot when you have the numbers there. Okay, number 10 is the snare. Downing snare number 10. Number 11 is the first tom. Bam. Number 12 is the second tom. Shaboosh. Number 13 is the tom number 3, which is hidden. It's bad to see. So maybe that way. Number 14. This is what I meant. Too many toms. So, and we have the overheads. Oh, you can use some overheads. Boom, center, overhead, drum. Yes. And those need to be angled. Rotate. Yeah. It looks strange, I know. So, okay. And we take a second one. Hold down the Alt button. Oh, come on. Alt. There it is. And rotate. As you can see, those things it's getting a bit crowded here. Yeah, I'll leave it there. You see, too many information can maybe not add more clarity, but yeah, we keep on going until we run out of space. So this is number 15. Let me take a look. Number 15 is the overhead on this side, and number 16 is on that side. So, and the keyboards, 17 and 18. If you do this more often, you will get better in knowing where to put things to have a better overview. Number 19 and 20. So those are the DIs. Nobody can see DI anymore. Number 19, 20, stereo. Yeah, something like this. Okay, we have the inputs, and now you took the outputs. And to avoid confusion, you can use open. So in that case, it means white circles and black numbers. So monitor number 1, monitor number 2, monitor number 3. Oh, monitor number 5 is the keyboard 1, and monitor number 4 is the drum 1. Now you can add the main PA if you want to. More main, small mains, just take small mains 1 and 2. And for the outfills, you can take those as well. And again, rotate. So there will be the other audience, and there will be so. That's it. And you can also give them some numbers, which is 11 and 12 for the mains. But that should be, actually it should be clear, but you never know. Sometimes you've got somebody who's just testing out the job and does not really be so deeply into the technical side of things that he does not know what a main PA is or an outfill. So I guess that sums it up. You can add text, as I told you. For example, if you want to say, so this is FOH technician is me, and my phone number is this one, okay, and this is the band Bob, and this is on 2020, and let's say something, the date, and so, and when you, all the important stuff you want to know and don't want to forget, load in, gate, doors, show, etc. So, and yes, please, and put it where you want to put it. Let's say there. Okay. Close. That's for it. So, and there you have it. This is StagePlot Pro. I'm not sure how long the video is by now, but this is how you can do a very nice stage plot, and by going from left to right, mics, percussion, drums, etc. It helps you not to forget any information. I hope I have not forgotten any information. Forgotten. All right, here we are. 20 minutes later, the stage plot is completed. I hope you have seen the whole video. If not, it's not so important to know every minute of that video, because I do a lot of repetitional things. But as you hopefully can see, the program is easy to understand. It's $39, I think, at the moment. It's and it's really helpful. It's clear. There are no things that you are looking for a long time. So if you have the edit window, you have the instruments, and you can resize and rotate. You've seen it all. If you don't have seen it, believe me. Well, I hope you did like that video. Please like, comment, subscribe, give me your thoughts on things like that. It's not this time, it's not so much Allen&heath SQ5 related, but those things belong to the job as well. So have fun, stay safe, and see you next time. Bye bye.